everyone, I am back again with another video. So I know it's been a while, but I have a really great topic that I want to go through today. So I wanted to share some tips and tricks on how I've been able to establish a good growth pattern with my natural hair. So like I said, I've been natural for about 3 years. My hair is super long, it's getting there, you know. But I did do like a very small trim on my ends just to make sure everything was still looking full and healthy. So I did do that recently. It wasn't anything major. Just, you know, I had my hair sectioned into 4 parts after my wash, and I just did a quick little snip on the ends to where they were all even. But like I said, the topic for today is going to be growing your natural hair and some tips and tricks that you can use just to establish a regular growth pattern. Of course, a lot of your growth has to do with your genetics. It's not going to be more so the products that you're using or the routines that you're doing or whatever. It's going to be more so about your genetics and things like that. But I mean, you can always try and just see, you know, what type of results you do have with making a few little simple changes. It won't hurt you to just switch it up a little bit just to try to see, you know, if you do produce any type of results. First thing is going to be to wash your hair regularly. Wash your hair regularly because when you wash your hair, it promotes healthy hair growth, and it removes that buildup that's on your scalp. So I know a lot of people, they like to keep their hair kind of dirty for a few weeks just because they say it helps their hair grow faster. But while that could be true, I know whenever you do decide to wash your hair, it removes all that buildup off your scalp, so your scalp is able to breathe, and you know, in return, your hair is growing by it being able to receive the nutrients that it needs. When you get all that debris out of your hair, that debris that's on your scalp, it's been accumulated over the, you know, the course of however long it's been between your wash days. And you know, you never know what's on your scalp. You know, you definitely want those products to be removed because you don't know the chemicals that's in those products. You want your scalp to be refreshed from all those products that you are putting on your hair. So a regular wash is going to be the big thing. Not to say you have to wash your hair every 3 days or every week, every 2 weeks. You know, that's sufficient. I try to wash my hair at least every 10 days. Sometimes I'll go a full 2 weeks, but it's just depending on how busy I am through the week. Another big one is trimming your ends, which I'm guilty of not trimming my ends. Like I said, I really don't feel like I feel like if I went to a stylist and a stylist did it for me, it would be no big deal. But just myself, just, you know, here, just trimming my ends, I really don't feel like I'm qualified to know what I'm doing when it comes to trimming my hair. So I prefer to leave it to a stylist. But like I said, it's always been a big thing to where if you trim your ends, your hair is going to grow faster. I've never got why it works, but like I said, it's been proven to work obviously over the years. So, and then too, when you're using your products, apply your products from the scalp of your hair to the tips of your hair. So from root to the ends. So basically your hair is getting all the nutrients that may be in those products. So basically, you know, not just your scalp, even though your scalp will disperse those minerals and nutrients and things as needed. And then too, make sure that you're moisturizing and sealing your ends when doing any type of styles on your hair, or just doing wash and goes, things like that, or just moisturizing your hair. Just make sure you're sealing your ends just to prevent breakage and things like that. I would say another big thing is, if you want to develop a consistent growth pattern, is trying to stay away from combing your hair, brushing your hair, and styling hair on a daily basis. But because of, I mean, of course, the more you comb your hair, the more shedding you're gonna have, which if you don't comb your hair for 2 weeks, you just have more shedding after the 2 weeks. But you know, you never know, it could be a correlation. You know, if you comb it more, you're gonna have more shedding because that's more hair you're pulling on, you're breaking it off, and you know, it's gonna be pulled out when you're combing in and brushing and things like that. And by you doing this, preventing the combing and brushing and styling every day, you're retaining moisture in your hair, so your hair is not losing that moisture, and you are preventing a good bit of breakage on your hair. So trying things like protective styles, twists, braids, things like that is very beneficial for hair growth. Of course, even when your hair are in twists and braids, they do still have to be maintained. Your scalp still has to be cleaned and provided with nutrients and things like that throughout the process. So you can't just style it, protective style, and then leave it. And then whenever you do comb your hair, brush your hair, things like that, just be gentle. Like I said, I'm so guilty of being rough on my hair. I'm just trying to get it over with, so I'm just combing. But like I said, you cause more breakage when you are being in a rush or being rough on your hair. So, you know, being more gentle with your hair can cause a lot or prevent a lot of breakage. Another big thing is sectioning your hair during your wash, like when you're washing your hair, styling your hair, things like that, because when you have your hair sectioned in 4 parts, it's easier to maintain one part versus trying to comb your whole side of your hair. So imagine trying to comb all this hair, and of course it's gonna be tangled up, so now you're just combing, and you know it's that rough type of combing, versus when you can separate it and then, you know, go little by little, piece by piece. So now you're being able to be more gentle on your hair versus just pulling it and, you know, being rough on it. So combing it in sections, styling it in sections. I like to style my hair in sections because it kind of motivates me. So like I get to like the second section, it's like, okay, yes, I'm halfway there. Or the third section, I'm like, okay, one more section. So, you know, that motivates me. But like I said, it is easier on my hair because when I get so anxious, when I see so much hair that's left to do, it's not coming out easy. It's hard to style. I can't do a wash and go on a full section of hair because every piece of hair isn't going to get the amount of product that it needs. So it's easier for you to just break it down because you can give your hair the moisture and nutrients and attention that each section needs. Some other different things that I do but I don't do, I kind of do them here and there, is trying the growth stimulating oils. I'm not really big on oils just because it tends to weigh my hair down. My scalp gets heavy and it feels like I need to wash my hair faster, because I like for my hair to be free and fluffy. But when I start putting oils on my hair, it kind of gets a little heavy. So I kind of tend to stay away from it, but I try to mix it in with my products so that I'm still getting the nutrients I need, but it's just not having the same direct effects on my hair. Like me, some people may not really like the effects that oil has. But oils can be very beneficial because you have oils that's out there for hair growth, to prevent hair loss, to strengthen your hair, moisturize your hair. So many different oils out there for so many different purposes. So it can be beneficial to use your oils. If you don't like it like me, to be put directly on your scalp because you don't like the effects that it has, the feels that it has, just try mixing it in with some water. When you spray your hair with water, you're putting that oil directly on your hair. If you're using Eco Gel, mix in with your Eco Gel. If you're using a moisturizer, mix it in with that moisturizer, because you're still getting the nutrients, or your hair is still getting the nutrients that it needs, but it's just not having the same effects as it would if it was put directly on your scalp, if that makes sense. So another good thing for you to try when trying to switch up your growth mechanism is trying finding a good consistent leave-in conditioner that gets you the results that you're looking for. So finding a leave-in conditioner that's prevents frizz, makes your hair more manageable, maybe softer, or just however it's easier for you to comb your hair. Because of course, the easier it is for you to comb your hair, the easier it is for you to prevent any type of breakage or damage, the more manageable your hair is. Of course, everybody likes to try different products, but all products are not going to be good for your hair. So make sure you stick with the products that are good for your hair, gives you the results that you need. Because the more manageable your hair is, the less damage that you can cause to your hair. So if it's hard to comb through, or you know you're not getting the looks that you want each day, so you're styling it every day, basically that can have an effect on your growth mechanism. So you know, that goes back to getting you a style. Like I said, I do my wash and goes when I first get my hair washed. Like I said, that wash and go takes me throughout the week. Now, that may not work for everybody, but that works for me. That keeps me from having to style my hair over and over again, prevents me from having to have so much breakage throughout my or throughout the time span between me washing my hair. So that benefits me because that's breakage that I'm not receiving, that's damage that's not being caused to my hair. Another big thing is drinking water, because water is a very important thing that our body needs. So not just our body, but our scalps need water as well. So not only is drinking water good for you, but applying water to your scalp is good as well. So like I said, I try to spray my hair down. Well, I mean, you know, I'm kind of guilty, but I wash my hair. I put water and everything on it when I do my wash and goes, but like I said, water is going to be the key ingredient in you moisturizing your hair. So if you're going to be, you know, looking to get a way for you to have more moisturized hair, then try putting water on your hair before you put products on your hair, or try mixing your water with your products, or, you know, things like that. Just try to incorporate water into your routine, just because that water is going to be the biggest thing or the most important part of you having moisturized hair. And my last thing is, which I'm sure, which I know a lot of people do, but I did just want to include it in here just in case there's anyone who doesn't. If you're using a shampoo, then you always have to complement that shampoo with a conditioner, because you want to put those nutrients, or you want that back in your hair after you strip your hair from the shampoo. Unless you're using a co-wash. I mean, most of the time if you're using a co-wash, then you don't have to worry about using a conditioner, and, you know, a separate conditioner, a separate shampoo. But, you know, if you are using a shampoo, then make sure you complement it with a conditioner, because you want to put everything back into your hair that that shampoo just took out. Like I say, and like I will always say, everybody's journey is going to be different. So something may work for you that may not work for other people. So you really got to figure out what's going to be best for you, for your hair, for your growth, you know, all that. So like I said, these tips are just something that can help you if you have any questions about how you can improve your growth mechanism, or how you can improve your growth in your natural hair, or how you can increase your growth in your natural hair. Like I said, that definitely, you know, these definitely are just tips to do definitely that. But like I said, I just wanted to, you know, share with you all my tips and tricks that I use. If you all do have any questions, just leave comments below. If not, then we'll see you in the next video.